Alright crew, get ready, because today we are diving headfirst into some of the most intense wildlife encounters you can have in North America. We're counting down the top 5 most dangerous snake bites in the United States. Now, I've had my fair share of stings and bites. The power packed into a single drop of venom is something you have to respect. We're not just talking about a little pinch, we're talking about bites that can cause excruciating pain, catastrophic tissue damage, and, in the worst-case scenarios, can be fatal. This isn't about fear-mongering, it's about understanding the incredible power these animals command. Our journey today will take us across the country, from the swamps of Florida to the deserts of Arizona, as we explore the severity, danger, and lasting impact of these bites. We'll look at the science behind the venom, the behavior of the snakes, and what makes an encounter with them so potentially life-altering. Each one of these animals is a master of its environment, a crucial part of the ecosystem, and they deserve our respect from a safe distance. So buckle up. This is going to be one wild ride into the world of America's most venomous serpents. Before we jump in, a serious reminder. This video is for educational purposes only. Never, ever attempt to handle a snake in the wild, especially if you can't identify it. These animals are not monsters, they are wild creatures defending themselves. The best way to stay safe is to be aware of your surroundings, give them plenty of space, and admire them from afar. If you or someone you know is ever bitten, seek immediate medical attention. Now let's get this countdown started. Are you ready? Let's get right into it. Kicking off our countdown at number 5 is a snake responsible for more venomous bites in the United States than any other species. The Copperhead. Now you might be thinking, Coyote, if it bites the most people, why isn't it number 1? And that's a great question. The key here is venom potency. While a Copperhead bite is an incredibly serious medical emergency, its venom is the least potent among the pit vipers on our list today. But do not for 1 second underestimate this snake. The Copperhead, with its beautiful hourglass-shaped patterns and namesake coppery red head, is a master of camouflage. You can find them in a huge range of habitats, from dense forests to suburban backyards all across the eastern and central United States. This adaptability is precisely why they come into contact with humans so often. They lie perfectly still, blending in with leaf litter, waiting for prey like mice or frogs. The problem is, an unsuspecting foot can look a lot like a threat. When a Copperhead does bite, it delivers a dose of hemotoxic venom. Think of it like this. Hemotoxins are designed to break down tissue. The primary purpose is to pre-digest their prey, but in a human, this leads to intense, localized pain. We're talking a throbbing, burning sensation that can feel like you've been hit with a superheated hammer. The area around the bite will swell up dramatically, sometimes doubling or tripling in size, and severe bruising will often follow as the venom destroys blood cells and vessels. While fatalities from Copperhead bites are extremely rare, the experience is anything but minor. The pain can be debilitating and the tissue damage can be significant if not treated properly. Doctors will need to manage the pain, monitor the swelling, and decide if antivenom is necessary. In some cases, especially with bites to the hands or feet, the swelling can become so severe that it causes compartment syndrome, a dangerous condition that can cut off blood flow and lead to permanent muscle or nerve damage. So why is it so common? It's a numbers game. With their wide distribution and preference for habitats that often overlap with human activity, encounters are simply more frequent. They are often found in woodpiles under porches and in overgrown gardens, places where people work and play. A hiker stepping over a log or a gardener reaching into a bush could easily startle one without ever seeing it. Their first line of defense is their incredible camouflage, but if that fails, they will strike to protect themselves. Coming in at number 4 is a truly magnificent and formidable reptile, the timber rattlesnake. This is a snake I have a tremendous amount of respect for, found throughout the eastern United States, New England, northern Florida, Texas. Here's the range, with its heavy-bodied, chevron-like bands, and of course that unmistakable rattle. It's a creature of both beauty and immense power. What lands the timber rattlesnake on this list is its incredibly potent venom, and its impressive size. These snakes can grow quite large, sometimes exceeding 5 feet in length. That size means they can deliver a significant amount of venom in a single bite. Their venom is a dangerously complex cocktail. In some regions, the venom is strongly hemotoxic, In other regions it contains potent neurotoxins. Hemotoxins destroy tissue, causing massive swelling, pain, and internal bleeding. The neurotoxic components attack the nervous system. Symptoms can include tingling, muscle twitching, weakness, and in severe cases, paralysis and respiratory failure. It's a two-pronged attack. Hemotoxins and neurotoxins working together. Hikers, campers, and anyone who loves spending time in the deep woods. Timber rattlesnakes are ambush predators, often coiling at the base of a tree or alongside a fallen log, waiting patiently for a squirrel or rabbit. Their camouflage is superb. You could walk right past one and never know it was there. Fortunately, they often favor camouflage or a warning rather than striking. That zzz sound is a gift. It's the snake telling you, "Hey, I'm here, you're too close." Alright crew, for our number 3 spot, we're heading into the swamps, rivers, wetlands of the southeastern United States, to meet a snake with a truly fearsome reputation, the Cottonmouth, also known as the water moccasin. This is North America's only semi-aquatic viper. Everything about it is built for a life in and around water. Its reputation for being aggressive is, in my opinion, a bit overblown, but the danger of its bite is absolutely real. The name Cottonmouth comes from its signature defensive display. When threatened, this snake will often coil its body, open its mouth wide, and expose the stark white interior. It looks just like a ball of cotton. This is a clear, unmistakable warning that says, "Stay away." It's a gape that you do not want to see up close because it's often the last warning you get before a strike. They don't have a rattle, so this visual display is their primary way of telling you to back off. What makes the Cottonmouth so dangerous is its potent cytotoxic venom, hemotoxic venom. This stuff is nasty. A bite from a Cottonmouth is known for causing extreme pain and rapid, severe tissue destruction. The venom is loaded with enzymes that literally digest flesh from the inside out. The area around the bite will swell massively and turn a dark purplish black as blood vessels are destroyed and tissue begins to die. The risk of secondary infection is also incredibly high due to the bacteria-rich environment they live in and the necrotic tissue a bite creates. Unlike rattlesnakes that might give you an audible warning, or copperheads that rely on camouflage, a Cottonmouth has a different strategy. They are often perceived as aggressive because they will frequently stand their ground. If you approach one on a riverbank, instead of immediately fleeing into the water, it might coil up and hold its position. This isn't necessarily aggression, it's a defensive posture. It's assessing the threat, but it can be incredibly intimidating and easily misinterpreted. Let's talk about where you'll find them. Lakes, ponds, rivers, swamps, and even drainage ditches. They are excellent swimmers and can be found basking on logs. Alright crew, we've reached our number 2 spot. We're heading out to the arid deserts and rocky canyons of the American Southwest. Here, under the blazing sun, lives a snake that is arguably the most iconic and dangerous rattlesnake in the country, the Western Diamondback rattlesnake. This snake is responsible for more snakebite fatalities in the United States than any other species. First and foremost is its attitude. Western Diamondbacks are notorious for their defensive, pugnacious nature. Unlike the timber rattlesnake, which might prefer to retreat, a Western Diamondback is far more likely to stand its ground, coil up into that classic striking posture, raise its head high, and rattle furiously. It will not hesitate to strike if warnings are ignored. Second is venom yield. These are large, powerful snakes, often 4 to 5 feet with giants even bigger. A large adult can inject a massive amount of highly toxic venom in one bite. Their venom is a potent hemotoxin designed to kill and begin digesting prey. In a human, that's an all-out assault on tissues and the circulatory system. The bite is pure agony, immediate excruciating pain. Enzymes begin breaking down muscle, skin, and blood cells. Massive, uncontrolled swelling can travel the entire limb within an hour. It also causes coagulopathy. Blood loses its ability to clot, causing external and internal bleeding. Their range covers Texas, Arizona, New Mexico, Oklahoma, parts of California, Mexico. They thrive in desert flats, rocky hillsides, and grassy plains. This range overlaps with growing human recreation areas, leading to frequent encounters. Victims must be transported immediately for massive doses of antivenom. Severe cases can require 20 vials, 30 vials, or even more vials of crowfab. And here we are, crew, the #1 most dangerous snakebite in America. This spot belongs to the undisputed king of venomous snakes in North America. The largest, the most powerful, the one that injects the most venom, the Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake. This snake is, in a word, formidable. It is the apex predator of its domain. Its bite is the most dangerous venomous event you can experience in the United States. Let's start with size. Heaviest venomous snake in the Americas. Can reach lengths of up to 8 feet. Its head is massive. Its fangs are incredibly long, sometimes over an inch. This allows it to deliver an enormous quantity of venom deep into its target. No other snake in the US can match its venom yield, and that venom, it is catastrophically potent. It's primarily a hemotoxin. It contains crotalin, which causes intense pain and massive tissue damage. The venom induces severe systemic effects. It triggers a massive drop in blood pressure, leading to shock and cardiovascular collapse. The sheer volume of venom is what truly sets it apart. A single bite from a large eastern diamondback can inject enough venom to kill multiple adult humans. Before effective anti-venom, fatality rates were 30 to 40%. Even today, with modern medicine, it remains a dire medical emergency. The amount of anti-venom required is staggering. These magnificent snakes are found in the coastal plains of the southeast, from North Carolina down through Florida and west to Louisiana. Habitat destruction has put immense pressure on their populations. However, where they do exist, they are the top of the food chain. It is the heavyweight champion. While a bite is less common than from a copperhead or western diamondback, the potential consequence of that one bite is the most severe on the continent. This is why the eastern diamondback rattlesnake is without question the #1 most dangerous snake bite in America. And that's our countdown of the top 5 most dangerous snake bites in America. The top 5 most dangerous snake bites in America. From the common but painful copperhead to the colossal and catastrophic eastern diamondback, each of these animals possesses an incredible and dangerous power that demands our ultimate respect. These creatures are not monsters. They are vital parts of their ecosystems, perfectly adapted for survival. The key to coexisting with them is awareness and education. Always watch where you step, watch where you put your hands if you see one in the wild, admire it from a safe distance, leave it alone. Remember, if the unthinkable happens and you or someone you're with is bitten, do not panic. Do not use a tourniquet, do not cut the wound, do not try to suck out the venom, keep the victim calm. Keep the bite area below the heart if possible and get to a hospital immediately. Time is the most critical factor. Your phone is your most important piece of survival gear. Use it to call for help right away. Your life depends on getting professional medical care and anti-venom as quickly as possible. Thank you so much for joining me on this intense journey today. I hope you found this information valuable and that it gives you a deeper appreciation for these incredible animals. Have you ever had a close encounter with one of these snakes? Do you have any questions? Drop a comment down below. I read as many as I can. Be brave, stay wild, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next.